Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to do a review on the Rhino RTS. I've got mine set up right now with the batteries that I use. Just show everybody kind of, because they're going to see the way my little battery holder thing's set up and be like, what does that do? Anyways, this is the way I set that thing up. So just got a couple rubber bands around it. I need to refine it. It is what it is. It works. So, and the shell clips right on it like no problem. So, you know, it is what it is. So, now, that getting out of the way. The Rhino. What can I say about this thing? All right, super tedious build. Some of y'all out there chose this as your first drifter. I am so sorry for your luck, because this is not a good car for somebody breaking into the 24 scale community. So, I'm just going to put that out there. Some chassis are pretty easy to build. This is not one of them. So, super tedious build. I could have used a tap probably to clean out all of the screw holes. Dwight Cool just did a cool video in the, I guess on his page, Microdose, Cool's R&D. He posted it in the Rhino RTS group on Facebook. I suggest y'all also go join that if you've got this chassis. A lot of good information in there. Good buddy of mine, Barrett Comer, figuring out some stuff with some shims in certain places and tuning stuff. You know, everybody's going to be in there sharing information. Super good group. But anyways, Dwight shared his review of this in that group, and he touched on a lot of good points. And he actually used a tap to clean out all his screw holes and probably made the job a lot easier. I myself use these little hex heads or these little hex tools, whatever, and I use my fingers to actually tighten the screw so I can feel it just a little bit better. That way, if it gets tight, I can back it out and kind of clean the hole out. You know what I'm saying? I think the TG Super was another build that kind of had to be done like that, or it was one of them. I can't even remember. But anyways, so, you know, I've seen somebody earlier today had posted something. They had broke a screw off in it. Man, it's unfortunate. You got to be easy with these things. Anyways, I like the chassis. It drifts really well. I will say that it is. It's kind of a cool concept. I'm a super big fan of pocket knives like this, and you know, like that. So when they made a chassis that's kind of almost feels like my pocket knife, like I'm kind of on board for it. So I don't know, my chassis turned out really good. I know Barrett had he didn't necessarily have an easy build, but he didn't have enough missing parts to bog him down, and nothing broke, and you know, he ended up with a good kit. I think I ended up with a good kit. I'm not sure who else out there got an almost complete kit, but, you know, a lot of people are having trouble with this thing. So, Rhino stepped up to the plate. He's going to get all y'all your replacement parts, so don't worry about that. But you are going to be setting this thing on your bench for a little while and waiting. That's just the nature of the game. It happens. So, I've had it happen to me a few times on chassis. So, anyways, RTS, other than it being a tedious build, and you know, it's a good drifter. That's all I can say about it. I have run it, and it's a good one. It does what it's supposed to do. So I see there's a lot of upgrade parts for these chassis right now, and I myself am not going to buy any. I am not tearing this thing back apart just to add a part that's already on it. That's how tedious of a build this thing was to me. I don't even have any interest. Does it work? I'm gonna leave it. So I'll put hop-ups on another chassis. You know, this one's not gonna be that sought after, I feel like, later on down the road. So anyways, that being said, guys, appreciate y'all coming back to the channel. We'll maybe do a review from time to time. I don't know. It's the first one I kind of set in to do. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you got any questions or anything, man, hit me up in the comments, man. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Like I said, you should be joining that group over on Facebook. It's a good way to it's a good way to pass information along about a certain chassis, and especially when it turned out like this one did. So anyways, all right, y'all, catch you on the next one.